Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you a very simple trick in Photoshop how to fix overexposed areas on the image. This is maybe not the perfect example, but we have some of the areas that are overexposed. I could not find another image that could match this, but much worse an example quite often. So I just want to show you how you can decrease the overexposed highlighted areas easily in Photoshop. So let's start working with it, and I'm going to go to curves. So curves allows you to work with the lights, shadows, manipulate with contrast. That's why it's very powerful for working with this. I'm going to name this layer as a reducing highlights. Let's name it that way, and then I'm going to hit on this white layer mask because we want to create something on this layer mask. We want to create a mask that allows us to decrease the highlights. So I'm going to select color range, and I'm going to choose highlights here. You can choose shadows, you can choose midtones, you can choose highlights, you can choose any other color, but as we are interested about overexposed area, we more likely will go with highlights. You can choose the range of this. I would recommend you to go fully up to the right side, the brightest area, 255, and then adjust the fuzziness just in the area that you need to decrease the lights. Other quite useful thing could be working through sampled colors and just hit on the image where you feel the area is the brightest and then adjust the sort of range. I think this is pretty good technique to go for it. I would just hit a few very bright areas. We can go even further. Let's say till this level. I'm gonna hit OK now. And then I want to see how my mask looks like. So I'm going to press the Alt or Option, and I'm going to hit on this layer. As you can see, I affected some other areas that I do not want to work on. For example, clothes of the model or the walls here. I don't want to decrease the highlights because it will simply won't look natural and nice. So let's press Alt or Option, hit on this layer, and then I'm going to choose a brush. I'm gonna press D to reset the color to black and white. I'm gonna press X. So now I'm working with the black color. I'm going to paint with the color black over the areas that I do not want to be affected. I do apologize for the noises in the background if you can hear anything, but it seems I forgot to close the window. I also hope my voice is dominant over this, so it doesn't bother you that much. So I'm painting over the areas that I did not want to affect. Let me check out the image. Okay. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just gonna decrease the value here, before, after. I feel maybe it would be not enough. Maybe we would need just a little bit more around these areas. So I'll try to go maybe with another curve adjustment layer. I just name this as a second and go to select color range, and I will try to select this once again just around this area, but with much lower fuzziness. So as you can see, I'm affecting only these areas. Let's decrease this again, and these areas will not be that powerful, of course, because they are blown out. Okay. Also, what happens here, we got some different unnatural color in this area. So change the blending mode from normal to luminosity, because if you work with curves and you keep this blending mode as a normal and you work with RGB curve, it will not only change the light's brightness, but it will also change the color of the image, the saturation values. So once you change to luminosity, it doesn't affect the color, but only luminosity values. Have a look at the result. Before we had this kind of blue color, which did not really look nice, did not look appealing at all, but thanks to working with luminosity blending mode, we can easily fix this. Of course, if you would like to go further with this, you can just duplicate this layer and see how much details you can get by decreasing this, because this is the major purpose of doing this, of decreasing the overexposed area, because we want to get more details visible from these blown out areas. Thank you for watching this simple tutorial. I do believe it could be useful for many of you, and I'm going to talk to you very soon in the next video tutorial.